Wow, your next performer actually has a Comedy Central special coming up that's airing on August 24th, but you saw him here first. Jeff Horste.
All right. Guys, I'm very glad that I do comedy. I remember the first job I had. I realized day one I was smarter than my boss. I used to work at this really, really fancy restaurant called Jimmy John's. And this is the first thing my boss said to me. He said, "Hey, buddy, do you want to work our cash register?" I'm like, "Sure, okay." He says, "Not so fast there, smarty pants. Do you know how to add backwards?" I'm sorry, I don't know what we're talking about. He's like, "All right, let's say somebody hands you a $20 bill, but the total's only $12.50. Can you add back from 20 to $12.50? You mean subtraction? Where the hell are we right now? You're responsible for my paychecks. I don't feel comfortable working here." Had a good time growing up. I love playing different board games. One board game that I grew up playing, it was always crazy. I'm sure you guys remember it, the Ouija board. Yeah, Ouija board was crazy. I never could figure it out. I never could figure out how come whenever I play with my stupid friends, all the ghosts are terrible spellers. No idea how that game works. It's weird. Grew up hanging out with my grandparents a lot. My grandpa always go down memory lane, say something crazy like, "When I was your age, we were so poor we had to put water in our cereal." That's disgusting, Grandpa. Fun fact about cereal, you can eat it dry. It's good right out of the box, Gramps. I'm not sure if you were poor. I am sure you made poor decisions. Grandpa just loved going down memory lane. He'd say things like, "When I was your age, we didn't have book bags. We had to carry our books to school." Great. Maybe somebody like you should have invented a book bag. No, I'm sorry, Grandpa, but every year since you stopped going to school, kids have had more books and heavier books that parents are shoving in their kids' book bags every morning. Like when I was going to school, I used to have 2 50-pound books per class. And what did you have, Grandpa? You had the school book. Just one book called the school book. And half of history didn't happen yet, so it wasn't even that heavy. Your 3-page book with one president. I don't care. Fold it up, put it in your back pocket. I've learned a lot about music. I'll share it with you guys. I've learned that if you listen to heavy metal music backwards, you hear the devil. Yeah. And here's another one. If you listen to country music backwards, you hear racism. I'm joking. You can just play it forward, actually. Rednecks aren't that subtle. Okay. I'm not married. I do have a girlfriend, though. We've decided to never get married. We just pinky swear not to sleep with other people, and it's going great so far. Me and my girlfriend, we went house sitting the other day, which is a lot of fun. For those of you not familiar with house sitting, I'll explain it. You see, house sitting is when someone pays you to have sex on everything they own. No idea why they pay you, really. My friend's like, "I'll give you $50 to watch my house." I'm like, "Do you own a black light?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "I'll do it." Thank you guys very much. You guys have been great.